Hey guys, today we're going to be playing Rocket's discard variation. Now, if you're not familiar, there's two real archetypes for Team Rocket cards. You have the Giovanni Spinos variant, and then you have this one, which revolves around two Pokemon. The first one is Team Rocket's Honchcrow, which discards your Team Rocket supporter cards to do 60 times damage. For the move Rocket Feathers, 2 energy, every time you discard one supporter, that's 60 damage. So if you discard 5 of them, that's 300 damage. And this combos with Porygon-2 or Porygon-Z, which says our command being the attack. This one's a little bit different on Z. It's only 2 energy, and then Porygon-2 is 3 energy. We'll talk about energies here in a bit. But our command does 20 damage for each supporter card in your discard pile. So if you use Honchkrow and discard so many, let's say 10 supporter cards, this guy comes in and hits for 200. Did I also mention not a single EX in this deck? So your opponent has to knock out 6 of your Pokemon, while all you really have to do is knock out, what, 2 Megas or maybe even 3 EXs and win the whole game. Now, there are a ton of Team Rocket supporter cards, so I guess I'll go over them very quickly. You have Archer here, which you can't use unless you lost a Pokemon the previous turn. What it does is shuffles both hands, you draw 5, your opponent draws 3. Ariana here is very good for sequencing if you use up most of your cards in your hand all the way down to 0 or 1, and then use this, you'll draw 8 cards every single time because all your Pokemon are Team Rocket Pokemon. You have Team Rocket's Giovanni, which is kind of a boss's orders, but more similarly to Prime Catcher. You could only use it with your active Team Rocket Pokemon. You swap that out, bring a new one in, and then also swap out your opponent's active and bring a new one in. You have Team Rocket's Petrel, which is honestly included in a lot of decks. This searches your deck for any trainer card. It could be a tool, it could be a stadium, whatever you want, another supporter. Not sure why you wouldn't want to do that. And then we have Team Rocket's a Proton, which could be used on your first turn, and it fills up your bench with 3 basic Team Rocket Pokemon. Now, how do you find these supporter cards? Well, you have your Team Rocket's Transceiver, an item card that finds a supporter card from your deck, reveal it, add it to your hand. But the card that I really like is Roto-Stick, because with so many supporter cards in your deck, if you play this, you have 4 copies. You look at the top 4 cards, you can add up to what, 2, 3, maybe even 4 supporter cards to your hand with this one singular card, which boosts your Honchkrow by so much. And also your Porygon-Z, we didn't really go over this, has the ability to discard cards from your hand to then draw you a card, but also boosts its own R command attack. Now, finally, I just want to talk about a few more cards before we get into today's matches. You have Ignition Energy, which you can attach to your Porygon-2 or even Porygon-Z. Honestly, you could attach to anybody to get the attack going, but more often than not, you're going to be using your Team Rocket's energy. It provides 2 energy for your Honchkrow or your Porygon-Z. And now the ace spec in this deck is Miracle Headset, because it fits so well. Put up to 2 supporter cards from your discard pile into your hand, so now you're boosting your Honchkrow for another attack. All in all, a fantastic deck, a ton of fun. I feel like there's a little bit of a learning curve for this deck. I've played this deck like, I don't know, over 20 times, and I'm still learning and trying to better understand sequencing. But with that, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy today's matches. Well, it's a little rough for me, ain't it? How much? He retreats for 1. You don't really want to see that. Worst possible start. But I still think we can make this work, right? I'm a believer. I want to find Team Rocket Proton. Proton, I think, is the name. Oh my god, what a top deck. What the heck? I didn't even have to use the thing. The thing wasn't needed. We'll go here. We'll go there. I think I will attach an energy here. I'm also gonna Roto-Stick. I'll add all of these to my hand, I think. And then I will end my turn. All right, let's see what happens next turn. I can technically Ignition Energy and then retreat here. It's kind of a huge waste, but there is value there. And then we're going to be able to discard supporter cards from our hand in order to also potentially knock out this Mega Kang. They draw 2 with the ability Run Errand. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon's in the active spot, you may use this ability, draw 2 cards. You can't use more than one of run abilities. So you can't have like another Mega Kang on the bench, or else you draw your entire deck. That'd be crazy. I often see this comboed with the Code Breaking Maniac. The one supporter card that says find... There's two combos I see. There's actually a combo that I use in my like deck that I've been climbing ranked with that I really enjoy. It's a Mega Lucario deck. But the combo is you use that supporter card, you find 2 cards, you put them on the top of your deck, top, bottom, 2 cards. And then you shuffle the rest of your deck, you put those 2 up top. And then you use this ability and you draw everything you need that you just used. Or the other one is, what is it, Lunatone and Soul Rock? Same combo. Discard an energy, you draw 3 cards, so you're guaranteeing those 2, and then an extra one like a gift for you. So very cool way to interact. They use their Meowth, Lily's Determination. They're going to draw 8 here. Back to doing math. 6 times 5. All I need is 5s. Yeah, so I'll be able to just come in and knock him out here. It's going to be pretty good. I think I want to keep in Ariana in my hand if I can choose. I think. Maybe I don't. Let's use this. Let's see what happens here. You're joking. You're joking. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. I'll go here. I will retreat into you. I will go there. Bro, this stinks. Okay, that's a little better for me. I can go here. I can attach there. Let's draw 2 more cards. Listen, if I could find 2 more supporters, oh my god, let me tell you. I can't attach any more energy. 1, 2. Wait, that is enough. I can knock him out here. 300, perfect. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sensational. 3 prize cards off rip Honchcrow. That's what's crazy about this. I did get a really unlucky Roto-Stick or whatever by not finding any. But now the following turn we can go into this guy and we get even more value. Let me do this math real quick. Let me try to figure this out. I think... Let me go look at Honchkrow. Is 2 colorless. Oh. Okay. They flipped the script. You know what I could do here? I don't think they run Switch. I really don't think they run Switch, you know? So I can just go into the Murkrow, torment them, and stop them from using Bellowing Thunder. Am I not mistaken? Torment, choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks. During the next turn, they can't use it. I think that's the play. I'll go here. I can go there. Guess I can just use this for now. I'll bring this guy back. I think that's a decent play. And then I'll put you down. I don't really need to use anything else. I could use this right now. How many supporters do we have in here, actually? Maybe I should have counted there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only do 160. I don't think there's value there. So I'm just gonna go for Torment. And then we stop them from using Bellowing Thunder. There we go, they're locked out. 20x. I need to draw a few more cards, I think. Trying to figure this out. Okay. Fighting Energy. The only way they can attack again is if they switch here, right? Because even if they retreat, they're still locked in. Are they just now realizing? I think that was my best play. We could have brought back the Honchcrow and attacked again, but I just don't think we get value there. We only have 1 supporter in our hand. We're kind of hoping that we're going to draw something like a Giovanni or something like that. I mean, they could retreat here and then a Giovanni's really good for me. Yeah, Okay, so they are retreating. Which means I also might have to retreat here. That's tough. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I think what I want to do is Giovanni. That's got to be a top deck, right? I'll bring this guy. I will discard 2. Do I have to discard 2? I have to. Discard these 2. Oh my god, what a draw. What a draw. I will go here because we'll lose this energy, and I think I'm okay with that. Hit for 180. 210. Now, if they stay in, we're taking them out next turn. I feel like that was a really good play. And for those of you wondering, this thing does 20 damage for each supporter card in our grave. So that's why I say graveyard. Does it say graveyard or discard pile? What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? In your discard pile, I said graveyard. So we have a ton. We have 3, 3, 2. So that's what, 8, 9 here. So 180 damage is crazy. For only 2 energy. Pretty respectable. Oh, you know, I think I kind of misplayed there. Now that I think about it, I'm sure you guys are already commenting in the comments, but I could have brought the Meowth and then gotten value by pulling 2 more here. I was just so focused on the Raging Bolt being a threat, which is a little unfortunate. Night Stretcher. This deck does 20 damage for each of your basic benched Pokemon in play. That's pretty good in this deck. Oh man, definitely misplayed there. I wonder if they retreat here. So now they're going to Glass Trump in, add energy to these 2, because you could only add basic energy to 2 of your colorless Pokemon on your bench. They have to be on your bench. Good news is Murkrow comes in. Wait, what? I think I may have misplayed here. Or my opponent is looking for another switch. That could be a thing too, right? Heal Dance. Oh, I should have taken out the Meowth. I'm gonna get punished for not doing that. Another Raging Bolt. Let's see. Bellowing Thunder. Okay, hold on. We might be okay. $140 exactly. They discard 2 from themselves. Cool, cool, cool. I'll go into this guy. All we really need is another Honchcrow, I think. We should be... Oh, there it is. That's what we needed. Okay. Oh my goodness. Sure. I'll go here, and now we're going to get so much value with this Archer. We'll draw 5. They draw less. Next turn, that'd be really good for me. I'll go here. I don't think I want to use the pad yet. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. We'll go for 30. I'll knock this guy out. Torment. Doesn't matter what I choose. I'll choose this. And now I get 2 cards. But yeah, I definitely should have. I'm still trying to get better at understanding that. I definitely should have gone for this guy right over here. And I think that's just GG's right now. We go into the Honchkrow. We knock him out with this. And that's the value of this stack is there's just so much synergy with discarding, and your opponent has to literally knock out 6 of your Pokemon. Whereas, what did we knock out, guys? We knocked out 1 Raging Bolt, 1 Teal Mask. Did we knock out a Teal Mask? I don't actually remember. No, we didn't. We knocked out a... We knocked out a Raging Bolt and a... Oh, he must have brought it back. The Mega Kangaskhan. That gave us the 3 points. So we really just have to target their EXs and, like, capitalize off of that. And you can with the amount of damage you do with this guy once he evolves into Honchkrow. It's such a cheesy way and cheeky way to play this deck, the Team Rocket deck. And it honestly feels kind of fitting for Team Rocket's lore. However, I will admit... I'm still making mistakes with this deck. I've played close to 20, 30 matches with this deck, and it's still like I think there's a, help me out here, like a high ceiling, maybe? Skill expression? I don't know what the term is. All right, they knock him out. We go into this guy. And we literally don't have to do anything. Yeah, because we're just going to do 120 perfectly. I'll go here. There's a couple ways I can win this. I can go here. I'm just going to show you guys the easy way. I'm not going to waste time. Let's go into the next match. So I'm just going to discard all of this. 180. Get my last prize card. GG to my opponent. I could have Team Rocket Factory. They would have been reduced here. That was a good match. That was a good match. Still a little annoyed I made a mistake with that Meowth, but only our first match of today's video. Let's go into the next one. All right, guys, we're going first, and we have Proton here, so that's really good for us. I'll go here. Let's see what happens. You can draw up to 8 cards the following turn. I think that's really good. Porygon-Z as well. Yeah, no, I think we're in a really good spot here. Let's see what happens. What do they have? Zygarde. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna find 2 Porygons if I can. And the reason for that is because we can reduce our hand size the next turn. I will go, I think here. I think this is okay. So check this out. I'll end my turn. If somehow they knock me out, they knock me out. Next turn, we're also able to put the basic energy on here, evolve both Porygons, and then use a Ariana to refill our hand up to 8. I think that's the correct sequence. So we're going to test that out here. 1 energy, and we would need to... How many cards do we need to discard? 6. 6 supporter cards to knock out a Mega Zygarde. Listen, if we pull some Roto-Sticks or whatever, it could happen. We could get lucky by turn 2. Let's see. All right, they're going a Lunatone. Pretty good for them. There is a Zygarde deck that I want to try out. Who knows? Maybe it's already up on the channel by the time this goes up, or maybe it's still a deck that will come up later in a live or something. But it's Zygarde with Grumpig. I went up against it in a matchup and it was just so spicy. Those are the types of decks that I'm like, let me try to figure that out. That's pretty cool. So I'm definitely going to try that. They're discarding 2. Find a Pokemon. Barbarical, I think is his name. All right, check this out. Let's see if I can play this correctly. Ooh, let's just do this now and get value off the Honch. Okay. I'll go here. I attach energy there. I'll go here, evolve, and then I'll evolve again. And then I'll use this, and look at that. Look at that value. Okay, hold up. Hold up. That's actually kind of crazy. I'm going to Team Rocket Factory real quick. Okay, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just need 1 more. No way. No way, bro. They might just concede here. This is what's crazy about this deck, is when you sequence and you do things right, like that, crazy things start to happen. Wait, am I doing the math wrong? Okay, 60. So 60, 120, 180, 240, 300. Oh yeah, I was doing the math wrong. Okay. We'll go there. 360. I'll keep the Ariana again for next turn. Zygarde is gone, bro. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay. We can do it again, just discard 2. A Barbarical. Another Barbarical. Interesting. Unfair Stamp. Pretty good play on my opponent's part. I really need an Ariana again. Wait, does this add it to my hand? Oh, what a top deck, bro. What a top deck. Let me tell you. Okay. I'm trying to figure this out. Is there ever a world? Let me see. Do they even attack me here? Boss's Orders is a good play. Okay. I still think I Ariana here, right? Cool. Maybe we find a discard energy. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bring this back. I'm gonna attach it to my Porygon. I will also use this to bring this back, but then I think I also want to keep this, right? We'll go here. We'll draw up until 8. I'll factory, reset, beautiful. I can't use any more of those energies. I'll bring this. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. We need 7. Wait a second. Hold up. How many are in here? Let me do this math real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 140. And then if we add another 6, 7, 13, 213, only 230 damage. I think we swap out now into you. I think that makes sense. And then I can just get rid of my 2 protons. I don't think I need them right now. We'll knock this guy out. Get rid of their soul rock. Probably bench another one. We have a Honchcrow. Okay. How many Roto-Sticks? We've used 2. Archer, so that we have 5 here. Oh, dude, I think we got him. I'm just gonna go here, swap this guy out with you, bring you here, and now we'll go Team Rocket Factory. Let's see what we find. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? That's crazy. That's exactly what we needed. And just like that, I think that's probably the best game I've ever piloted this deck. Because it almost never goes like that for me. I'm making mistakes. But like I said, I think I lost so many times to finally get to this point where I'm understanding the sequences to get to this point. GG's to my opponent, man. Let's do one more. Win or lose. First, and we bricked in our opening hand, so we're gonna have to mulligan, giving them an extra card. Let's see, Porygon, not really what I wanted to start with, but it's not the end of the world. We'll make it work. Ooh, I haven't gone into a hops deck in a minute. How do I do this? I think I'll go here. See what we find. I think I'm going to go for this guy. Put you down. I don't think there's really any point in doing anything else. Next turn, I'll Petrel into Team Rocket Factory. I'm not sure if there's a better card for me to go for. All right, let's see. So Zacian does 30 damage to one of my opponent's bench Pokemon. We don't apply the weakness or resistance to them. And then this says they can't use Brave Slash twice consecutively for 240. Oh, and they just gave this Hop's Choice Band. So now they're doing an extra 30 damage to my active Pokemon. So if they use this, they're hitting for 60 and they're still sniping for 30. And they just filled out their whole bench with a Hop Snorlax as well. Oh man. Attacks used by Hop's Pokemon do 30 more damage. Well, rip. Not sure how we get through this now, unless we have a crazy top deck. Okay. We're gonna cycle everything. I'm gonna do this first, not use the Roto. Draw 3. There we go. Hit me for 90. Oh, this kind of stinks for me. I just gotta do it again, you know? We'll go here. I will attach energy. I'm gonna go for the Deceit, search my deck for a supporter card. Oh, let's see. This is infinitely... Always Archer here, but we also have this, right? guess I just have to Archer again and hope we don't. Maybe it's Team Rocket's Proton, actually. Roto-Stick. Attacks used by... Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. So they're getting plus 90 with a tool, a stadium? That's insane. That's actually insane. Not a fan of it. Okay, let's figure this out. Cool, I have the energy. I'm gonna use this just to see my deck. Do I have another? I don't have another. Oh no, okay. Bro, that stinks. I'm just gonna add this real quick. I don't have another hot Murkrow, so I'm gonna have to go here. I'm gonna Team Rocket's Archer and hope we pull 4 supporters here. Okay. All right, hold up, wait a minute. We might be cooking. Team Rocket's Factory. Okay, there's one. Let me find these. Okay, hold up. I just need one more, I think. Show me the magic. That's exactly what we needed. What a top. What a top deck. Okay, right here. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though, right? Can they go into this guy and knock me out? Oh, dude, that's going to do 100. It does enough damage, bro. Oh, no. Okay, we'll do 240 here. Wait, actually, no, it doesn't. I'm giving it plus 90. It doesn't have the tool. So there we go. I draw 2 cards here. Unless they give it Choice Band, they're going to be... Oh, there's my Murkrow. They're going to be just shy. Okay? Oh, no. Is this going to find the tool? Judge? I don't think I'm worried about Judge, right? Actually, they probably want to Judge. No. They got their tool here. Choice Band, and they win the whole thing. Yo. Wait, what? I guess I don't know what the evolution does, right? We'll find out right now. Yes, that would be enough, right? What does this say? If any of your Hops Pokemon were knocked out by... Oh, yeah, no. My factory. Listen, I'm putting Hops Pokemon on the list. We'll definitely have to give that a try. But nonetheless, discard Team Rockets. A ton of fun to play. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. What do you guys want to see next? Don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. That was a ton of fun, dude. I gotta check out Hop.